Hello, hello everybody. Panther Junes, BD and Azimuth. Congrats on first, second, and third, respectively. Who is this? Go away, Gog. Send me like 5 emails a day. It's annoying. Anyway, Azimuth, hello. You like the music? Excellent. Thank you. I'm glad you do. It's it most appropriately represents what I feel like gaming music should be. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Panther Junes, hello. We are back with Aura today, which is the sort of the Mist-like puzzler that we had before, where we were, well, where I was wandering around. Right, I was using the universal hint system last time to get us through a couple of puzzles, and it turns out the solution to all of the puzzles, the ones that I couldn't get anyway, is just look harder, and just look at things better, basically. Letter free, yes, yeah, thank you, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, I was busy a bit last. When was it? Was this Friday? I think, yeah, it was Friday. I was going to stream, and then I was like, nah, fuck it, I've got some angry letters to write. So we had some like just some random sort of house stuff come up, and it's not like a problem. It's not in the way. It's annoying more than anything, and we were just like, screw you. So we just typed up some stuff and just sort of sent it off. But yeah, it's all good now. Thank you. Hugs and cookies, yummy. Doing housework, so maybe quite enchanting. No, it's no problem. I appreciate you lurking either way. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Dee Dee. But yeah, so I was so it turns out if I just look harder, then the solution to all the puzzles are there. Which is kind of what I thought it was. I just didn't realise that was entirely what I was missing. Because I don't know if you remember, you probably don't. It has been a couple of weeks, and I understand people's lives are busy. But there was a puzzle to do with like 3 compass points. We had symbols that we had to associate with north, east, and west, and we had to try and get these symbols right. And they were like little plaques on a wall that we had to turn the dial to the right symbol. And I just brute forced it and made it through. It's too easy. Make it make sense. Yeah. Oh, we saw. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'll come back to that in a second. Hang on. But yeah, it turns out that there is a symbol on the plaque that would have given me a clue. I could have sworn I looked at the plaque, but I didn't work out what I was looking at properly, and I should have just been able to get it from there. So I just need to look harder, basically. Yeah, we were having a discussion in a Discord channel the other day about how somebody used the term "make it make sense," but they put in a second "it," so it was "make it sense." And a non-native English speaker was like, I don't think that's right. And we're like, no, you're right, it isn't right. But I read it so quickly that I skipped the second "it." I just ignored it. I completely blanked it until someone pointed out that there was one there, and I was like, oh yeah. So everyone was, so for a while people were like, I don't think this is right, and I'm like, what's wrong with it? And they're like, yeah, that doesn't look grammatically correct. I'm like, does it? I guess maybe, make it make sense can sound a bit consuming. But I was like, what the fuck? You assumed I did. Yes, I made an ass of me only. But yeah, but yeah, so I was just like, what the fuck? And then they pointed out, and I was like, oh yeah. But yeah, anyway, so hopefully today will go a bit smoother, where I just actually like pay attention and look at things properly. But how are you, Panther Jeans? I heard, I saw you had a stream yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't drop in for any of it. Things were a little busy. Lots of things happening. I might say all at once, but it's just lately it's like I can't sort of seem to be. I feel like I need to be in 2 to 3 places at once, and obviously I can't be, so I have to pick a place and sort of work with that. But I hope it went well. I hope you had a good stream. And but the plan is to try and sort of, because I've got some stuff to do later, I can have it on in the background, maybe catch up on what you're doing. But yeah, I hope you had fun anyway. And it was good to see your I saw you put up some pictures of your twos. They were very nice as well. They're very good. Working in Pinata, stayed up way too late playing Lockdown Protocols. So I'm trying to make up for lost time. Oh no, it was fun. Thank you, and no worries. Okay, that's good. You can't work and have fun at the same time. It has to be one or the other. That's how life goes. There's no leniency here. I think the only appropriate work life balance is one or the other. We deserve both. You'll get what you're given and like it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had fun with it. And yeah, your pinatas are amazing. They're all looking good. I'm glad it's working out for you. Yeah, not a lot happened here, to be honest. It's been a weekend. And I would have done more actually, right, speaking of gardening, I pulled my back in the garden yesterday, which is lovely. So when I say something like that, I imagine, like, other people would probably imagine, I was doing some heavy digging or pulling up weeds or something like that. I was like, no, I literally bent over to pick up a flower pot, like an empty flower pot. And I didn't even, like, twinge my back because it all seemed fine until I stood up and then my back went, that's really painful. It just, like, scrunched up, really tense. And it was that borderline for a split second when you're like, wait, is this going to get worse or is it going to relax? And it doesn't relax, but it didn't get worse. And I'm like, okay. So I spent all day just trying not to twist too much because every time I looked like around, like behind me or something like that, I was like, that's the wrong way to twist. It's ridiculous. So yeah, so we pulled my back slightly in the garden, doing practically nothing. But we found that our cats, that's kind of, it is, yeah, exactly. It's not a complete loss, which is a good enough win for me. But yeah, our cats, of course, they're now indoor cats solidly, and they're not going to be going out again for any particular reason because pulled his shoulder blade by being how do you pull a shoulder blade? See, I mean, a back is quite, it's quite, a long thing. There's a lot of it bending. What does your shoulder blade do? And it was not on board with that, but no, exactly, yeah. But yeah, the cats being indoors, they need, of course, access to grass. It's just what cats do, because of course outside that's where they would normally have it, but they don't indoors. And I suddenly remembered the other day that we have a spare plant pot in the garden and spare soil randomly. So I literally just pulled up some grass, which is the kind of stuff they'd be eating anyway if they were outside, and put it in some soil, and it's fresh like compost or whatever, and put that in a pot, and that is now watered and in the kitchen, hoping for it to just sort of, survive and fill itself out, so to speak, so the cats can have access to it. It's a negative in the long run because, of course, cats only eat grass to throw it up again, which is nice, but they've got to have it because it helps them get rid of hairballs and things like that. It's not nice for them otherwise. So yeah, so it was doing that. I was just like, because I can't actually do any gardening because our council have decided that green bins are only to be emptied as and when they feel like it, which is not any time this week apparently. So frustratingly, well, last week I should say, because our bin days are at the end of the week. I put the bin out because all our bins go out on the same day. If they're being collected, it's all on the same day, but they alternate sometimes which ones get collected. So yeah, so I filled up the garden bin last week with sort of hedge because that needed trimming down. It still needs some trimming down, but most of it's done. But yeah, I'd filled up the bin. And I was like, that's fine. It got emptied at the end of the week, and so I put it out with all the others. They came and emptied all the other bins, and then did nothing with this one. And I was like, oh great. So I reported it. You can go online, you can report it, and say you've missed our bin, and they go, oh, so sorry about that, and come and collect it. Except they didn't because it was the bank holiday, so they just decided to skip it. And I'm now going to skip an entire week of gardening, which any other time I just go, it's another week. But we're on limited time here, and I've got a lot of gardening to do. I got a lot of weeds which have been there for a couple of months now that need pulling up and thrown away because I'm not going to get another chance otherwise, and I'd be damned if I'm going to pay someone else to do it because we don't have that kind of money. We've got enough going out at the moment. By the time I walked to the bathroom, it was being impaled just under the shoulder blade. Ow! Don't sleep on a bed of spikes. Exactly, yes. Sage advice. That would be it. God, I knew it was something. It's not a bed of spikes, though. It's a bed of spears, just to make sure. It's taller. It's like a bunk bed. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Didi. Yes, and I've got to correct that. Animation is not right. I mean, I use the term animation loosely, of course, but still. Right, thank you very much. But anyway, yes, so that was the weekend. Just some random potting and shopping and always packing. Just packing, that's all it is. Just trying to catch up on life. Anyway, okay, so let's get into this game. These puzzles aren't going to solve themselves. Let's do that. suddenly quiet. Oh wow. Okay, I think I found this last time. I forgot that that when I changed to the scene, it skips all the intros. I was like, that was a very sudden. Oh yeah, I've got to turn my DPI down. Yes, this was the one because we had just started the new. Load over here. Right. Okay. So this is the load screen. I have to load, delete, or cancel. Okay. Are you sure? Yes. Moving date? Nope, still no moving date. That's it. That was one of the letters last week. We were complaining because they are. Oh Jesus! It took its time. Okay. Because they are. We are 2 months behind schedule, which is it's fine. It's ultimately not like the end of the world because at least we're not paying to not be in a place. So we're either paying rent here or we're paying the mortgage somewhere else, so we're not paying for two places at once. That's fine. So we're running a bit behind and our landlords haven't kicked us out yet. It's a bonus. We're on the front foot here, so to speak. But let's have a quick look around. But yeah, so we said, look, we're 2 months behind, but you still can't give us a date except maybe next month. So mostly they're like, it's got to be sometime in September. We're like, right, so you can't guarantee it, but it's got to be next month, which means that we've got less than a month and they still don't give us an exact date. We're just like, look, you just have to give us a date so we can tell our landlord, otherwise we will be paying for two places at once. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Ranicord. Lovely to see you. Have fun with your mod duties. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. And I hope you are well too. So, sorry, I'll try not to whip the mouse around too much. Actually, can I turn it down a bit further? If I turn... that's too sluggish. So I'll turn it up one. There we go. Try and compromise slightly. Oh, I can only go one way. Just leads around into here. Okay. Ah, it's a person. Oh, okay. Yeah, so no moving date yet, but next month apparently is guaranteed. Okay, you've got 2 bits missing in this puzzle and about 5... You've got about 2 puzzles on the run here, let's face it.
Hello.
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 I'm looking for Griffith. Can you tell me where I might find him?
You don't need Griffith. You need Armagast.
Who is Armagast?
Don't tell me what I need, mate.
Armagast is the creator of the world Dragast, where you are right now. Without speaking to him first, there will not be much that you can do here. I trust that this is not where your journey ends.
Of course not.
Then go to him. Find the tram and it will lead you to his office.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay. I love the... Find the tram. It doesn't look like there's many places you could go. Can't you just say, look, it's that way? Out the door and right or something like that, What's... Okay. Music took a bit of a weird turn there, but sure. Thank you for the alert, Dee Dee. It's much appreciated. Lovely. I know, yeah. Well, we can go that way now. Okay. Unless I was misreading the mouse, I was sure we couldn't go this way before.
And I love spunk.
Good to know. Thank you. Something that man is definitely lacking. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're on like a spinny bridge. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. Notepad. At some point today, I'm gonna need to write something down. I'm sure. So let me just make sure I've got that ready. And a pen. There we are. Where's Sapphire from? That's from Tex Murphy. The Tesla effect. She's a character you meet about halfway through the game, give or take. And you just interview her, and she's just she's amazing because the main character of Tex Murphy is played by a gentleman who's like God, I cannot remember his real name, but he's he's tall. He's like, I'm gonna guess, he's over 6 feet. Like 6'4", something like that. So all the scenes where he's with people, most of them are stood on boxes, I believe. And but But then he talks to Sapphire and she towers over him. It's amazing. She has to crouch to get through the doors. It's funny. But yeah, so that's just a quick clip from her. It was quite funny. Right, okay. So these are interactive, but not buttons. These are not buttons, these are just lights. These are... Oh. Oh, yes, and right-click brings up our menu. Okay. Okay, so how are we sorting this? We gotta look around, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a detail I'm missing that's to do with colours, probably. And what's with the random Christopher Jones? Thank you. What's to do with the random Star Trek phaser sound effects? That's a bit weird. Now, he said find the tram, which would take us to him. That doesn't look tramwards. So I assume this must be there, so we're aiming to go right? I wonder... Oh, that's just a wind. Okay, fair enough. And this middle one doesn't... Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I can't seem to adjust this, so I can only click on these, which probably moves that in the middle anyway. Don't understand the relevance of colours here. We haven't been shown anything to that effect, have we? And again, are these buttons? Okay, okay. Oh, wait, what's this? That's nothing, apparently. Oh, wait, sacred rings. No, okay, they don't go there. Okay. So we've got a thing here that doesn't do anything. What's this random... Oh, okay. We turn them all red, it pushes in. Okay. Them all blue. Doesn't work. Okay. So is yellow... Yellow is either... denotes this location. So it's topwards, essentially. Or it's a locking position. And the other colours represent the different directions. What the hell was that? What's the random beast noises? What's going on? Okay. Done. Thank you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I feel like there has to be a clue somewhere. I'm just randomly pressing these things and it's not giving me any info. You know, there's no real feedback going on here. Let me just have another look around, see if I'm missing something. Because previously there was like the coloured roofs we had to look out for. Things like that. I wonder if I'm missing anything along those kind of lines. So we've got like a red roof up there, but then nothing else is colour denoted as far as I can tell. Except this one's yellow, so I mean that could be relevance. But I tried red. Nothing seemed to make that do anything. Let's just have a look around in here, see if I missed anything. You got any more
Sorry
info
to
for me?
disturb you, but can you show me how to switch the bridge?
If you close the door, you will see a diagram of the correct sequence to switch the bridge. Remember those symbols. You'll have to input them from the bottom part. And don't forget about the colors. That should be enough of a clue for you.
If we close the door... Could I do this before? Because I think I remember looking at the door and I wasn't sure I could do anything with it. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, these are going to represent the angles, I guess. So we've got... Sorry, cat fluff on my notebook. Enough. So we've got red is like down, slanty left, slanty right, left. At least you offered a hint. That was nice. Yes, true. Blue is slanty right, down, slanty left, flat. And green is flat, down, slant right, slant left. Oh, like the number 5. Okay. Interesting. Don't forget the colours. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can look at that wall anyway. Okay. Again, with this random sound effect music. It's very weird. Okay, so... red? I mean, right, okay, so if we imagine... Okay, yellow is nothing then. Okay. Just don't forget the colours. That only appears red when it faces in that direction. But this is just a matter of lining up the colours. I've done that already. How do I get a pattern out of this? Because clearly they're orientated based on how we're looking at them. So we've got down and left. But then for red, we need right and flat. Or I need to be able to move these around in some fashion. Maybe... Wait, hang on. Oh. Okay, so we... Right, okay, so we create the colours. We lock them in. And then we get to press them down. Maybe. Yeah, so it should be down, left, right, flat. Maybe red isn't where I need to go, so maybe that's irrelevant. Let's try green. mean, I could have tried blue since it's in the middle, whatever. Doesn't matter. So we push them in. We go with that, down, right, left. I don't understand what the next step is meant to be. How do I know I've got this right? Because remember before there was something where we had to get them all lined up and then we had to close the bars in front and then it would like lock in and say, yeah, you got it right. And even then I had to do it. I had to check what it did to make sure it got the right coloured light afterwards or something crazy like that. So we lock this in place. Blue is down right. Down. Down left. Flat. Am I meant to be pressing one of these afterwards? I don't know. Because if they're rude, I know, yeah. Because if they're not all the same colour, I can't put this in to lock them. So they only work if they're all the same colour. Seemingly. That part of it only works. And this again, not sure what it's meant to be. That's not what I needed to press. Again, green. No? Okay, that just resets. Hang on. Don't forget. It always locks there for seemingly ages. Don't forget the colours. Well, yes, of course. But that's an odd thing to say when it's... You literally can't do anything with them if they're not all coloured the same. He's not really telling me the process. Hang on.
Excuse me?
If you happen to come across any of my puzzle pieces, can you bring them to me?
How many do you need? No, it doesn't. He's only missing 2 pieces. Is he a Thunderbird? yeah, stupid Tracy. They left him on the island a lot. Unlike the one you're doing. Thank you. Right, okay, my problem here is not necessarily understanding what we have available to us as such. Although I think there's some of that. It's... Wait, what is this? Hang on. Down, left, right, flat. Down, right, up, down. What? Wait, so, hang on. Flat, right, essentially flat, down, up, straight. What does this indicate? Is this where the bridge is now? So it's trying to display what we're looking at. But that means that's like red, which means it's not that direction. It's rotated by 90 degrees to the counterclockwise. Yeah, so this symbol here is the same as the red one. So if I've been pushing them... Melvin Tracy! So the colour you go with. Squiggle sign is the colour you go with? What, like these ones here? I assume so. I don't know what colour represents where we're going, like as in where it takes us. But they can only be all the same colour to interact anyway. But it's like, how do I know I've got it right? I'm not getting a lot of feedback. But this here suggests that I'm doing it the wrong way round. So instead of doing it where I'm doing it sort of like vertical, left, right, horizontal, this should actually be horizontal, down, up, vertical. Okay, let's try that. Let's try essentially rotating these by 90 degrees. And I'll input them that way, see what happens. We'll start with red because that's the colour that it represents. We lock this in. If I turn this, it's that one. Yes. So, okay. So they're sideways. Okay. That's why. Okay, make a little reminder to myself to rotate them 90 degrees. Okay. So that's the feedback I was looking for. We know we got it right because it said you got it right. It's just like, okay. Go away. We did it! Is this Mist? No, it's Aura, but very much a similar style to Mist. But thank you, Panda Tunes. These look like they should be a thing, but they're not. Okay, and I... Well, I say they're not. It won't let me interact with them. And the door's not open. So I'm going to assume we've come the wrong way, actually. Okay. The mountains look familiar. I mean, beyond last week when we played, I can't think of anything similar myself. Although there is, there is a version of Myst with something, it's slightly similar mountains in it, I guess. But maybe that's it. But perhaps it's just familiar to you, and I'm not familiar with it personally. Okay, so which way do we go then? Let's try. Right, and hang on, if they all represent the places we're going to be, so blue would be up, so we want green, which would be the other way, so turn these to green. Right, okay, so lock it in. Here we go. Down. Flat. No? Did I not get those the right way round? Oh, bums. No, I didn't. No, okay. I got them the wrong way around. Sorry. Those last two, I was back to front. Lock it in. So it's down. That. Okay. Do we have to go in a cycle so I can only go to blue from here? Try that one, I guess. Enough with that noise, thank you. Oh. Interesting. Do I have to rotate them in different ways? Maybe because we've turned, it's now relative? Hang on, let me try this. Jesus, okay. So it's not just 90 degrees for all of them. Oh my god. Right. Indeed, that was. I should make that redeemer. I can't believe I hadn't actually. What does the gear stick do? Seemingly nothing. That little twiddly knob in the middle has nothing to do with it apparently. Okay, so that sorry, so blue does take us back. So red must be to the right, which is where we want to go. No, green must be to the right, which is where we want to go, but I don't know which way round it is, so bear with me. So I've made a note of rotate it 90 degrees. Means nothing. It's all lies. Nope, okay. It opens the doors? I don't know. I can't interact with it. It just doesn't do anything. Nothing yet. True. Yes. Okay, so that one. Right. Okay. Again, I'm not really making a lot of sense of these rotations, but whatever. The 90 degrees is irrelevant. Just rotate them. I should... Oh, do you know what? I could make a note for that. But I'll do it next time when I've worked it out. Is it relative to the position now? No, because it's an upside down 5 with this one, basically. So... that was 180 degrees. This one was essentially 270. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll just make a quick note. There we go. That should do it. Okay. So is this thine tram? I mean, the other way didn't work, so I guess we gotta go this way. Ooh. Oh, there's nothing like juddery animation to keep you going. Wow, okay. I do not trust these stairs. This handrail is for midgets. Oh, not even that, actually. It's for ants. Look at it. Health and bloody safety. Never heard of it around here, apparently. This looks like a button, but it isn't. Good to know. What is this? Nothing. Just architecture, apparently. Right, and we can keep going. Or we can cross to the... He did say... Slide down the passage. No! He did say find the tram, which would take us to him. I'm not seeing a tram at all. Is this him up here? Maybe not. But, I mean, obviously this isn't him, it's a door. Okay. Oh, okay. This looks more transport-like. I mean, not great transport. I mean, I wouldn't trust it for sure. Ah, it knows when someone's sitting it, so it's butt powered. Ugh. Okay. This gaudy purple on things. It's so weird colouring. It's having an otherwise, you know, naturally
Hello.
aesthetic place.
Are you Armagast?
How do they build
Hello,
it? Don't ask.
Umang.
How do you know my name?
Your name is a secret,
No, but
and that's why I know.
I'm
What?
looking for Griffith. Do you know where I might find him?
For what purpose do you seek Griffith?
Arakon sent me to look for him.
Arakon, you say? I suppose then I should
Son
try
of
to help you.
Arath.
But if I tell you
no.
that Griffith is not here, what will you do then?
I have no clue.
I believe that you do know, but you are too afraid
Flame
to
from
say
it.
it.
I do not have the right to speak of this.
I understand your position, but it will not help further your cause. Let us speak openly.
Look at this uncomfortable
I know
chair.
what happened within the clan. I also know of the goal of your quest. I will give you access to Dragast.
I thank you.
Only when you find what you seek may you return to me. Then we shall speak again.
I understand.
Good luck, Umang.
Thank you.
It's escalating so far. Oh, we don't even look around inside. That's it. We're done. Okay, kicks us out. Okay, great, thanks. So I assume Umang is the other place we couldn't get to, or is that over there? We've got two places we couldn't get to now. I think about it, actually. Well, back in the butt-powered chair. Actually, you ask how they made it. Ooh. Excuse me, yawning. Sorry. I think they have taken a leaf out of they've taken a leaf out of Mist's book, so to speak, if you'll forgive the pun, and they actually create these worlds sort of through some means they have yet to fully realize. Could done that by telephone, yeah. I had to come all the way into the office for this. Yeah, so you know, they can achieve unrealistic architecture because they don't have to actually physically build it. Right, so this is Umang, apparently, because we can get in there now. Wait, no. Umang's our name. Dragest. Dragest is the place, sorry. What is with this music? It's so... The music is randomly odd, but at least it's music. But then you just get these sound effects thrown in. There is no suggestion that there are animals nearby. Why am I hearing them growling? Oh. Right, okay. Oh no, I can only turn one off at a time. Ah. Three hours later, yeah. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I just saw it and couldn't help myself. Okay. So it only turns 3 times. does that look like that's positioned with that bit correctly? I think so. Okay. Okay, we got 2 down. That's all right. Three down. Okay, this is a relatively simple system. Spin it. It spins 3 times in the middle, twice on the outside. So you just turn it twice and rotate it once. Okay. That was an empty sounding lever, but sure. Skills, yeah. Turn the middle one off. Yeah, I don't think you can. So, yeah, there's a lever there which turned on its own for some reason. Oh, look, and in case we weren't aware of what the picture was supposed to be, maybe? No, this is this slightly different? I can't tell, actually. I think it's the same. Coffee machine is empty. No. Oh. Oh, okay. It's a ladder. Interesting. It's a cage. Interesting. Why can we go over here? What is this? Nothing. It's just another way to here. Okay. Well, okay. That's why we solved the puzzle, because it was the only thing to do, apparently. Good to know. Oh.
Finally, I thought that I was doomed. I've been sitting here all day, blasted luck. I don't understand how this could have happened.
You need some help?
Of course, you can't just leave me here. Open this lock and let me out.
Okay, I will try.
How do we know he's not a prisoner? I mean, what is this for if not a cell? It's going to be like, by the way, don't let that other guy out. Oh, God, it's one of these. Oh, okay. It only goes in singular increments. Okay. No, I don't have to click it the second time, though. British Bake Off. Okay. I don't know who that is. Right, okay. These are like those sliding number puzzles, you know? Oh, Matt Lucas. Oh, okay. Where's the guard? Someone has to feed him. Well, I assume maybe he's supposed to be the guard and he's accidentally locked himself in, but, you know. Oh, that wasn't a comforting noise. But yeah, these are like those sliding number puzzles where it's just a matter of, well... hang on, what do I want to do here? I want to get where I just end up sort of like playing around with them as much as possible, and then I sort of get near the end and I go, right, okay, that'll do, you know, that's good enough. Okay. So this will not be the most efficient way to do this, but it'll get done. That's the important thing.
Finally, freedom! I can't believe it. What is your name, my friend?
Umang.
Well,
Umang, that's what
I am Arcampus. You're not from around here.
That's for sure.
Here is the problem.
No,
my
because there's only
friend.
about 3 people
Your
here.
being here is quite all right. Now, on the other hand, me being here is not all right.
So he was a
It's
prisoner.
a long story, and you don't need to know the details. But I have a deal for you.
Why are you wearing chainmail?
What do you think?
Well, maybe. Let's hear about the terms of this deal.
Smart, very smart. Okay, here it is. I will show you the key to the hidden passage in the main hall, but you can't tell anyone that I was here, especially not
Right.
Armagast.
So what I get in return for my silence is a secret passageway? I just may have to go and tell Armagast that you were here.
I like your sarcasm. So, do we have a deal? Follow me.
Okay.
Here, look. The only thing you need to do is solve the riddle, and another passage will appear behind the statue.
Yay. Wait,
I
we
have to
needed
leave
his
now.
help with that.
Wait, aren't you going to help me figure this out?
That wasn't part of the deal. I promised only to show you where the key is, and that I have done. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
But I looked at that and couldn't interact with it. So, oh no, I just realised he was also, wasn't he basically like wearing a tunic? I hope he went up the ladder second. I don't want to be behind that. Right, okay. So what do we got here? I mean, it's kind of, I think like the first one, you could probably just kind of work it out. It makes sense as an image that it's all connected, you know? Okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Wait, what am I holding? What is that? When did we get that? Unknown amulet. That's weird. Did Armagast give it to us? Interesting. Okay. Right, okay. So this one is already in the right place. And so is this one. Okay, so now the center and this one are locked in. Oh, and so is that one. One, two. Okay, it's the same principle as before. Just spin 2 turns, turn it back on, spin again. Oh, but this one was off. Hey, wait, but this was off. How did that happen? There we go. Okay, so I don't know how that still works. Did that last one spin 3 times instead of twice? Interesting. Doesn't matter. It all worked out. It was easy enough. So, to show us that the lever is active, it actions, but the action doesn't actually do anything until we go and do it ourselves. Wait, didn't he say this would lead to a different... Okay, that's... Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting. It's not even like a ladder. How the hell did we get up? Okay. People who built this place are crazy. I keep sort of looking around like these odd things feel almost too detailed not to have a purpose. The fuck was that? So you look at it and you go, wow, that's highly specifically detailed, but it doesn't do anything. Oh, wait, what? Didn't know I was going to take the mirror. Why did I take the mirror? Thought I was going to spin it. Move it. I wanted to look at it. Okay. What the hell are we looking at here? The book? His puzzle pieces. Why are they up here? Okay. So now, just imagine I've got a giant mirror strapped to my back. Oh, these are mirror shaped. Okay. Oi. Okay. So what am I doing here? What is my purpose? Okay, this... Right, okay, yes. I was going to say this lights up for some reason, and I don't know why. There. Okay, but I don't have anything to go by with the symbols. Don't tell me I have to go back to him and give him his puzzle pieces. Didn't like the sound of that. What have I got on me? Puzzle pieces. So that looks like a... Essentially looks like a sideways cup with broken handles. I'm going to go with. Which looks like that. So his puzzle pieces do have the same symbols as the ones I'm looking at here. Ooh. So have I got to take them all the way back to him just to work out what's coming next? Right, and that always zooms in on this. Yeah, that symbol that we can currently see reflected at the top doesn't appear to be on the bottom one. And we know there's multiple of these, but we can only look at these top two for some reason. Oh, no. Okay, if I click down, I can see further down. Oh, right, okay. Damn it. Okay. And it appears in many places. Okay, Jesus. This is what happens when people can't read and write. You rely on IKEA instructions for everything. True. Right, so we're looking for 5 symbols. And I don't know what order they appear in. Could be a long time. So we now have to travel all the way back to the other guy to give him his puzzle pieces. Which way am I facing? Oh, right, yeah, okay. It was down another tunnel, wasn't it? Climbing down a statue, of course. That's how things work. No random doors behind pillars? Nope. How do I... Oh, yeah, okay. Doors look like they have sad eyes. Okay. Jesus, this is a long way back. With an animation in between as well. Good to know. Sounds like he's stomping down the stairs now. Dum, dum, dum. So bloody angry. However, now that we've unlocked these, we don't have to do it again. That's handy. That's a nice little, you know, quality of life. I can't say improvement because it was a one-off, but still. I don't have to repeatedly input the code.
Does this look anything like what you wanted?
Let's see. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. See
Jim
how
Bob, hello.
nice everything fits together?
Not bad.
You may find this useful.
Thank you very much for the subscription. I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing. And welcome. Don't worry about it. You say you're late. We haven't actually done a huge amount. It's a kind of slow progress, but you know, we activated a bridge and we spoke to a couple of people. Beyond that, the puzzles have all been kind of insular, really. You know, self-related. Thank you for the hydrate, Didi. But welcome. Hope you're having a good day. And so he says, hope this helps. So, wow, we haven't changed a page since we got... Yeah, see? Look, this is what it was talking about. It was like, hey, there's a symbol down here that represents these. So I think the shape of these cogs represented... Well, doesn't matter. That's the bit I missed anyway. That's what we didn't do right. Right, okay. So that's what we got on the door. Wait, what? What are these? Is related to the world we're in? Okay, some of these I'm just not familiar with. Right, that's the symbols we need. It doesn't go any further than that. Activated any breaches myself. Yeah, it's been a slow day otherwise. Okay, I mean, these are easy enough. So it's like, I don't know, tongs, but slightly smaller, curvy tongs. God, what would that be? I don't know. It's like a very stunted E and a back to front E, but back to back. That's a cup with whiskers and more tongs. Easy enough. See, we've had to come all the way back here to learn that from him. Just so we can now go run back all the way up and put them in. Also, what's hissing? Are they implying this is steam powered? Is this bridge pneumatic, yet somehow there's no steam going on? I swear this felt shorter going down. Yeah. Okay. They look insectoid. I mean, I don't like them because they just look really unsafe. But you're right, they kind of... There's some weird architecture going on here. Like statue ladders. Don't know what that noise was supposed to be, but sure. And what's this? Why? Why have we got random sort of circles and planks and what looks like guide wires and so on? It's just a floor. Why? What is this? Why does it need to look like that? Right, okay. So, now is this supposed to be what's reflected? I assume that's why we got the mirror. So let's do it in the reflection first. Oh yeah, it was the E's, wasn't it? Is that one? No. Guess it could be? There aren't many options. Hang on, so the bottom one would be those ones again, the tongs. Hmm. Oh, see, that's the E's we're looking for. Okay, hang on. Oh, because I got those two back to front. Okay. Okay. I can live with that. The E's go here. Those ones, that's what it is. There we go. Computer sound effects? Again, with the lever. Okay. We have to pull it 3 times this time? Right, and again, everything it just did had no effect on this. Interesting. Like visually. I mean, it has returned to exactly the way it was before. Still no coffee. No! Okay. So 1. 2. What the hell? Okay. Just 2. Okay. Where the hell are we? Okay, we came from there. Okay, good to know. Oh, there's symbols on the wall. Okay. It's like... Oh, actually, this looks like a really stylized, like, swan diver, you know? I don't know, a couple of Zs or whatever. Flame. Is this the Olympics? It's just all the Olympics. And arrows. Okay. Good to know. There's nothing over there. Okay. Okay. So, well, all right. So this top one is locked, seemingly. We have to get them to match all the way down. Okay. Oh, no, because I can spin this one. Oh, my God. What is going on? Okay, hang on. Oh, hang on, excuse me a second. Oh no, mouse is locked. 1 second. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, something in chat he wanted to tell me about. Hang on. There we go. Right. Okay, sorry about because I've had to turn my DPI down when I tabbed out. I just immediately started crawling across the screen. Oh my god! Right, okay. Hang on. How many sides are there to this? Right. So this is the front. I can't adjust the top one. I seemingly can on others, but I can't on this one. So we create between them. We create like the double picture. This is always the same. Yeah, because each symbol was created out of two halves, essentially, top and a bottom half. Are these two bits here exactly the same? Which is a bit strange. And these two bits here exactly the same, which means that whichever one we choose, we always end up with the same structure. But we can rotate the top one. Hang on, can any of these not rotate? Okay. So are we going in order? What kind of order do we need to be in? Does this really matter? See, I mean, that's technically correct. We got arrows, flame, swan diver. It has to be the swan diver because the arrows don't have a replica here, so it has to be the flame. So which means this one has to be the swan diver. This one has to be the flame. Which means that if this one's always the flame, this one's always the arrow. So it has to be that way around. Okay, this one can't be the swan diver because there's no opposite here, but it can be up the top. Which means that it has to be the two Zs. The diver's upside down. It is, but I can't sort of rotate it any other way. I think it's not necessarily... I think it's more about the pairing as opposed to the positioning. So because there's no opposite to these arrows here, it has to be that it's the Zs. And the Z's here with the swan diver at the top, which means that this one has to be fire. I can't tell that it seems to really matter which one it is. Oh my god, it doesn't tally up with the ones either side of it, does it? Oh my god, hang on. There's arrows here. No, there aren't. Okay. So it can't be arrows. This can't be flame at the bottom, so it has to be the swan diver, which means that if the swan diver, it has to be the Zs. Which means that then it has to be the arrows, because it can't be the flame. It's just the timer on the thermostat. I know. Yeah. So again, this is, sure. I mean, a lot of these all kind of like double up. So I don't know why you would choose one over the other half. Does that matter? Thank you, Didi. Because it's like, well, I could rotate this another 45 degrees. it 45 degrees? 90 degrees? 90 degrees, sorry. It doesn't matter because it's still the same two symbols. But does it register that? Does it care, you know? Like, that is exactly the same as I just had it. Sort of with regards to these matchups. And it's the same with these. I could rotate them back the other way, or all the way around, and it would still make the same thing, and the same again on the bottom. Does it matter? I should hope not. Wait, hang on. Oh my god, I think it does. Because it could relate. Right, so we have the arrow here on the left here. Damn it, wrong way. Sorry, go back. So we've got the arrow on the left. It can be on the same row as well as... No, I don't think that's... I think what's happening here is we now have to also make it relate to the ones either side of it, which we can't see without rotating. So we've got the arrow on the left here and the zigzag on the right. Now the arrow isn't here, but it can be, because we can get the same symbol on the bottom, but also have an arrow on the right. So now we go back and the arrow there matches the arrow here. So now if we go back again, can we get a yeah, we got a zigzag there, which also works. So can we get the swan diver on the left on this side? Yes, we can by rotating it again one more time. That's what it is. Okay, so I have to get all the rows matching up as well as the columns, but I can only see the columns. And that matches up with the fire here. Now I've got to look at the next one again, so I can't remember anything that's going on. Okay, so we need fire on the left. Well, on the right, technically. But that can't work, because the fire doesn't apply here. But the swan diver does. So I can get the same symbols by swapping them that way. Swan diver applied. There we go. So now I'm looking for zigzag on the right. That's what you said. Is it? Is it like Sudoku where they can't be... Oh, hang on. Am I going further back? They can't be on the same row as well as column. Oh no, they can be on the same row. They just all have to match up in the same direction. Wait, am I looking for arrows or zigzags? Zigzags. Okay, good, because that's in the right place. So now the next one is looking for arrows on the right, which it has. So now we're looking for flame on the right, which it has. I think we got this the right way around now. Swan diver. Okay, all good. Okay. So now we're looking for zigzag or arrow. On the right. It's an arrow. So it's not a zigzag. We want to spin that one more time. There we go. So now we're looking for zigzag this way. There we go. Wait, sorry. I was still thinking of zigzags. It's a swan diver. Okay. There we go. So now it's flames. That's all good. Now it's an arrow. And I think we're back to where we were. Okay. Last row. Got row. Yes, row. So we're looking for an arrow or a zigzag. On the right. Needs to be an arrow. Okay. And that's sorted. So it's now a zigzag on the left. Swan diver. And there we go. Okay. That's just cumbersome, essentially. You know, that's just a long puzzle. I'm glad it's done that, but I don't know where that is. Oh, that's next to us? Oh, okay. That's all right. That's all right then. Well done, thank you. Oh. Okay. And what's this? Why? I didn't realize that we were looking for special objects, but we were looking for a person. What is this now? The Tetrahedron of Dragast. Dragast, even. Okay. Thanks. Good job it doesn't ice. It's true. But why? Because there's that whole other place across the bridge we haven't been to yet. That, you know, the one we went to first and it was locked. So when he said he gave us access to it, I wonder if that opened as well, and that's just a whole other puzzle to do. Something about tetrahedrons. Did they? Oh god, I've forgotten. I mean, we've got rings, you know, like these things. The sacred rings, I'd forgot. And an unknown amulet. I still don't know where we got that. But I don't remember tetrahedron, sorry. Glad someone's paying attention. I mean, I assume now we just go back to the bridge and turn it the other way? It's the only place I can think to go somewhere. Because, let's have a look. This mentions something about this opening this? Yeah, we're spinning the statue everywhere. Yeah, we've done the symbols and the... Yeah, none of this looks familiar. So maybe, again, that's across the bridge part that we haven't seen. Yeah, okay. That's as far as that goes, okay. So this might be a door at some point, which explains why we can just stand in front of it. The weather doesn't suit itself to sounding legendary. No, it's true. Fetch me the icosahedron of doom. In fact, I mean, I think icosahedron sounds cooler than tetrahedron. I mean, it's like, it's why everyone's, when you think of an orchestra, the triangle is the least interesting. Look like the face of the people in the other games where they work in fields and you're an annoying American. Oh, right, yes, yeah, Outcast. Yar. They do, yes, you're right. They're like, yeah, what were they called? They were Talans, that was it. Right, so yeah, we went here first and nothing happened. So let's assume the door is open now. Yeah.
Damn it, Oru!
Exactly. Oh, wow, I'm so glad we went from lovely outside. Build windows, people. I know it's a mountain, but you don't have to light everything in the middle of the day if you have windows. Don't live in caves. So again, health and safety. Look at these. Can you imagine you slip down the stairs, catch yourself on one of these, and then just impale yourself on the light holder because it's shaped like a tiger claw. Madness. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, these are looking familiar to the pictures we saw in the book. What do we get and where? Oh. Okay. Okay. What is this? What are we looking at here? This is like an elevator? But it only goes down, so a de-elevator? A de-elevator. So I assume it needs power by the looks of it. Yes, yes it does. Okay, so we got 2 of these. That looks like a lever I can't do anything with. Oh, does this need a tetrahedron of power? No, it doesn't. It's just a... Okay. Okay, about doing things the easy way, I'm guessing. No, seemingly not. Okay. That was too much steam? Yeah, this looks like a lever that's not active. Does our medallion work here? No, okay. So it looks like we can pick something up to go here. But I don't know what. Just a giant pressure cooker. Of course, I just made the fatal mistake of pulling it twice. So if pulling it once has any effect, I've undone it, but whatever. Okay. So it looks like it definitely needs something on the top. And all I've got is these. So it's not a tetrahedron. But coffee beans! Finally. Okay. It needs something, and I don't quite know what yet. Because what did our book show us? That was something else entirely. That's irrelevant. Not now. So we've got a spinny wheel and 3 rings. That's in the other room, I think. Wow, that's not really helpful, is it? We know they're connected. We can literally see it physically. Okay. Let's go back to the other room and see what's going on. Maybe this provides us some kind of power. Okay. Yeah, for a puzzle game. Alien appliances, like you have to work out how to use a Martian air fryer. But Mars doesn't have air. Okay. Oh. I'm sorry, it was a terrible joke. Okay, so we've got things we can do here. But again, seemingly not yet. That's caramel though. And fluffy nougat fillings or whatever. However they call it. Okay. So we know that there is some kind of... Oh yes, that's the other side of that. Water wheel or something. That is probably what powers everything and isn't now. Oh, hello. I don't think you're going to get it shaped any better, mate. It's cold. You're just smacking metal with metal. Wow. He has awfully flexible metal on his chest piece, I guess. So we can look at him, but he won't talk to us. He's the percussionist, of course. Okay, I can literally do nothing here. So he's the guy that makes all this random crap. That's why we have random bits of metal everywhere. It's just so he can justify his existence, basically. Which he wouldn't be able to, because he's a terrible blacksmith by the looks of it. Oh, okay. This was something else I was not expecting. Oh my god, okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. 3... Oh, in the pictures I thought these were chairs. Okay, I can't pull the lever. They're not there. Oh, that was in the right place. Assuming it doesn't do any kind of weird rotation when it tries to come down. Oh, it's missing one here. Okay. Sorry. There's a weird sound in the background. Oh, look, a little door I didn't realise. Right, so this is... looks like it's missing a battery of some kind. Where's the door knocker?
The mill first, and then come and knock on my door. Just don't keep bothering me. I have problems of my own.
Okay. It's impossible to pass. Impassable. Where the hell's the mill? I know it's a thing in our book, but I didn't realise it. I don't know where it is. And none of this makes any sense to me. I haven't seen anything about that. Okay, yeah, so that was last year. What? Yeah. Right, so the... yeah. Okay, so the... Does he mean mill, though? Did he say mill or wheel? Am I confusing myself here by remembering wrong? Because it's not a mill, it's a water wheel. Or a wheel of some description. They are normally used on mills, but that's of course not how these things happen. And what is going on? We come out of our menu and that guy's just standing there with a weird, like, you know, a different kind of percussion instrument. Going to be all atmospheric. See, that looks like a place to go, but I can't get up there. There is no that way. Can't do anything here. So I have to be going back, I assume. Did I miss a side corridor, maybe? Sometimes these things sort of sneak up on you. There's him there. Nothing off that way. Maybe he'll talk to us if we have like a plan. Oh, he's got this nice little upside down T. Very Nordic. Okay. Yeah, no, he's not interested. Find a water wheel somewhere. I mean, that kind of looks like a way down, but it's not, apparently. Hmm. I mean, that's not a water wheel through there, is it? It doesn't appear to be anything I could even interact with in there. Is that the route off of here? Sorry? It doesn't even do that every time. How weird. It's weird there's a light over there, but I can't get there. So it implies that someone went out their way to make that area lit for no reason. Hmm. I don't even know where this water wheel is. Hang on. Let's ask the UHS. I feel like I'm going round in circles otherwise. Give me 1 second. I didn't have it up to start with. Okay, so we're on... Oh, this is known as the mechanical world, apparently, Dragast. How do I get there? Oh, very... The red side. So here's a water wheel. Oh, it's only accessible via the elevator. Okay, so that we have to fix that bit first. The controls are inside the elevator? Okay. Yeah, the lever doesn't work, yes. Need to restore power. Yes. Okay. Okay, so it's suggesting we have to go... Hang on, where am I? This way. Right, okay. It's suggesting we have to go back to this, like, elevator room, which is over here, and that we can fix it from in here. So let's take another look around before I get any further hints. So it's got to be something connected to up here, because it states, like, the bit that I read was like, the elevator doesn't work, so go, you'll see something connected to it. It's like, right, okay, so it's over here, something to do with these. Okay, so let me undo my flawed mistake from before. Pull it once and see if anything changes. Because if you put it twice and it's only a binary system, then you're gonna have undone it already, you know. Let's see what happens now. No, okay. That responds exactly the same. Okay. I can't get close to this outside of there. Okay. So it vents out here. So it's just like a pressure cooker. Cooker. Can't do anything here. And these don't interact with it. Check. No. Okay. Again, this looks like a lever I can't pull. Does this look exactly the same? Basically, yes. Thanks for that. Okay, so it's not. It's not. For some reason, for a second there, I was like, I wonder if the handle's just like a pump. But no. I also lost count of how many times I pulled it, so, you know. We'll see what happens in the future. Hello, that way. I want to go that way. There we go. Okay. Let's check that maybe there isn't something in the elevator that I've missed, like something I can pick up. I finished Mist 4 the other day because I've been slowly working through them. On to Mist 5 now, but it turns out there was one thing I needed right at the end of the game. Well, like a bit of information which I had sort of overlooked previously, and I had to go all the way back through like 2 different ages to find this thing, just so I could, because it's like a clue essentially. So I just had to. It's always there, but you just have to look at it when you're passing and go, oh, that looks useful. I'll get that. But no, I didn't. So I missed it, and it's also randomly generated for the playthrough. So they couldn't just tell you what it was. So I was like, oh god. So I have to actively go back and find out what's going on. Right. Okay. Is this system now about to tell me, like the hint system, going to tell me that might be active in regards to a large mechanism? I've missed something. There appears to be several things with which you can interact. To the left, the dome shape is a lever. To the right is a wheel. Close to the top of the dome. Yes. Play with the various controls, you occasionally see short blasts of steam being released. Should it be possible to use this steam as a source of power to drive the elevator? Yes, that's what I was thinking. There's one more control around the dome-shaped mechanism that easy to miss. On the floor directly in front. No, I saw it straight away, but I can't do anything with it. If you use the lever in front of the dome-shaped mechanism, it will activate the controls on top of the dome. Bullshit, it will, because I can't do anything with that. Look. It doesn't work. Go to the other side. Oh, you have to be on this side for it to work? Oh, okay, that's bullshit. Sorry. But if you're going to have it be able to look at it from multiple places, make it accessible from... Oh, because I was within arm's reach on both sides of it. I can just only work on this way. I have no idea what that did. But... Oh, that opened up these. Okay, I can only interact with that once. Okay. So now in theory there is steam in here. Okay. That changed its direction. It's going to the top pipe. Which leads into here. So is this still... Does this work now? It does. Okay, cool. There we go. Sorted. All because I didn't look at the lever the right way around. Yes, you. This looks slightly familiar. What does this look familiar from? Oh. It's another valve. Okay. Just turn him. We'll see what happens. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Diddy. I'm assuming it's you. Hey, look, this is up compared to where we were. Wait, hang on, but didn't we go down? I thought the elevator went down, not up. Does it go up instead? No, because we do go down because it's a long tunnel down to get to this stage. So when I looked up over the ledge and I was like, oh, there's it. Okay, so that's working now? Someone else's misery. But sadly, 'tis my misery. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it, do you know what the cause is? Is it like a local outage thing, or is it just like Yorita being a pain in the ass? Is it me, or does this look like it's not functioning? I mean, I can't interact with it again, so I have to assume it is. And I've pulled both those levers, or turned both those levers. Wheels. You know what I mean? So I'll assume I've done whatever I'm doing with them. Because now that goes up. So since I can turn this I should say, I feel like it needs to go one more time. And that should be it. Why is that pointing off so weirdly? Had a repair guy out a while ago, but he certainly did something. I think I might be shoddy equipment. My mum says he keep getting new gadgets. I just sit there doing who knows what. Oh no. Just popped your knee out. Ow. Are you okay? Did you get it back? Pop that back in. Yeah. Right, this doesn't work again now. Yeah, okay. I've taken an action. I'm going to assume it's the action I needed. Yes, just paint. Oh, well, sure, of course. Now we got to go talk to mutton chops again. Right, wheel's done. Speak to me. Hello? Okay.
Stop picking at it. Can't you see there's not enough contact? Everywhere else there's 4, and here there's only 3. Why didn't you just come and ask me? Instead you go around breaking everything. What do you think? Could it have burned out?
I guess it could have.
Of course
I've
it
no idea.
has. Just as I thought. Go to the blacksmith and ask him to fix it. Never mind. Ask him to replace it instead. I'd go myself, but I got a lot of work to do.
I find that hard to believe. Okay, yeah. So we're looking, yeah. You. Idiot. What do I have to do? Oh, he's given me the broken battery. Okay. I wish it would kind of tell me it gives me these things. I didn't know that was in my inventory. The tomato on the apple, yeah.
Did the mechanic send you?
Yes.
No,
Why didn't he come himself?
because he's lazy.
He said that he has a lot of work to do.
He doesn't
goes
have
up
any
intact.
work to do. All his work involves sending people like you to me. Anyway, I can't repair this anymore. Take a new one from over there.
Over there. Alright, okay. Boink. Why do you... If you give them away and you have a stock of them, why don't you just keep the stock nearby? Just put them here. And they can swap them out. And if they could be repaired, they could be repaired. Otherwise, make new ones or replace them. Oh, there we go. So these rotate for some reason, but they're all in the right place. They wouldn't even put it in the right place to start with. Oh, because it screws it up. Okay, God's sakes. Why would you build a system that does that? Well, if it turns it twice every time and it stays in the same place, just do this. Wait, what? It didn't do that first time. For God's sakes. Okay. So it turns it 3 times? No, why? Why did it rotate it 3 times previously but only 2 times this time? Oh, or does it... No, hang on. I was going to say, does it always rotate to that position? But then how do I fix it? Because I can't take them out. I can only rotate it. What the hell? And this one for no reason, apparently. So it always stops there. But I can't remove the battery and put it back. What the hell is going on? Wait, Twat Chops, tell me how it works.
What?
It's not working. I don't understand how this is supposed to work.
What don't you understand? The contacts must touch each other. Do you understand now?
Yes, I understand that part.
So what don't you understand?
They rotate in a strange way.
Really? Then what is this for? It shows right here how they're supposed to rotate.
Oh,
There's
right.
nothing strange about it. Don't knock on my door and just don't bother me. Solve your own problems.
Okay, I get it. Right. Well, I assume I get it. So that one's locked in place. That one's locked in place. And that one's locked in place. Okay. So that spins half. Nothing, nothing. Nothing? Okay, so yellow, blue, green, okay. I mean, in theory, I could just go with that, couldn't I? I don't have to do anything overly complicated. That's always going to go half, but that's half again. Let me have to see what this does. So, but these two are where they're supposed to be. This one where it's supposed to be, and we'll pull the lever and see what happens. Only two? Okay, so what does that mean? Wait. This moved? I don't understand why that changed. I'm a little unsure what the red and clear represents. Is it a combination of, say, like, so you look at, okay, so we'll look at this first one to start with. Does this mean it will end up in that quadrant? But then that can't be, because when we have a blank thing, it can't end up there. So does that mean it's not allowed in the red part? Or is it representing a quantity that it moves, like quarters of a clock? So it moves by 1 quarter, then it moves by 3 quarters. We can add that up, and it equals a whole. Because that's what I was thinking of with the 2 halves before. Also, does this rotate every time? Because that does explain why one time it moved it 3 times and another time it moved it 2 times. So it only moved twice previously, then stopped. We had 2 halves. If I had it on a half, and it went nowhere, so did that rotate to 0, then it moved 2? So does this rotate first? What's afterwards? So it but then 0 isn't either side of that, so that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to have to pull it again to see which direction it goes in. So it was half, now it's 3 quarters. So it moved 3 times. Doesn't... Okay. Backwards, come on. Right, so that went to 0. So from 3/4 to 0 is a half rotation? So is it always... It moves a quarter. Okay, I'm going to take a guess. If I say it moves a quarter next time, then it moves a half. That moves it 3/4 of the way around, which means we need to put it a quarter above the start. Which is where it is, actually. So let's try that. It didn't move at all. Okay. If I create those as blank, essentially. Two, three. Okay, well, I mean, that's handy. And that moves 1. And now that's on half? What's going on? Again, I can't shift that. Oh, I don't understand the order these are moving in. Because that went from 3/4 to half, so it's rotating that way. So then the next one will be... So is this the one it's about to move at? I mean, that makes more sense. It's more predictable that way, isn't it? So if I put it there, it's going to move 3 times, is what I'm thinking. So we've got the 2 there for the half, and the 1 there, and then a blank. Or is that a 4? And I'm going to assume that's a blank. And then the blue one is going to move 3 times. We'll just leave that 2 blanks, that's fine. And the green one is going to move 3 times. So they're all offset by 3 is what I'm thinking. That one needs to be there. 1, 2, 3. That's in the right place. So then it'd be 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of guessing on this bit. Let's give it a try. If this first one doesn't move by 3, then we're fucked. 1, 2, 2. Why 2? This doesn't make any sense to me. None of these numbers add up to 2. Right, so if it didn't rotate, it was half, which to me says 2 because we got 4 quadrants here. So that should have been 2 movements at least, plus a third. I'm going to drop the guy in the hat. Yeah, I'm thinking that, yes. So then we say, okay, so it can't have been half. So the half represented 1 movement? Or it ignored this one? And that represented nothing? But this has to represent either 1 or 3. What's the point of the different numbers? It's a rotation of some description, surely. So if this represents a 1, and it only moved 2, then somehow half or 3, like clear ones, equals 2. That doesn't make any sense. They're not equivalent. And of course the blue ones have moved as well. Hang on, hang on. What does our little book tell us? This... Oh, too far. Sorry. We got the steam, we got the wheel. Nothing here represents these wheels. Okay. I'm just not understanding like the translation of the symbols we're looking at to the actions it's taking. Because I can't see what's happening behind me, so I have to guess. See, why was what we were looking at representing one at all? And we're too far away that I can't actually look at these. So even if I turn the camera around, it doesn't mean anything because it's not the same at all. I've been reading left to right. Does it go downwards instead? Is that what's happening? Maybe I've been reading rows instead of columns. So if I set all of these to blank, none of the ones I can interact with are a different, have anything else on them. So this looks like it's going to move 1. That's going to move 2. That's going to move 2. That's going to move 1. That's going to move 2. Needs to go 1 further. That's going to move 2. So 1, 2, yeah. So since there's no other input, it's either, we're either going to clarify this is a 3 or a 1. Two, 3. It's a 3. So we're looking for reds. So if the red is 2, and that's a nothing, and that's a 1, let's try it that way. That's in the correct place. It's a 1. Okay, so red 2, yeah. Nothing, okay, yes. 1. It's reds. Okay, so it's the red symbol represents how much it's going to move, not the clear. Which makes sense, because if it's clear, it's not moving at all. But, I don't know, something about that in my brain didn't work right. But also, I reckon it is columns, not rows, because that wasn't adding up at all. Okay. Now everything's on. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. I'm not going to talk to him. We got it working, you bastard. Screw you. I'm out of here. Screw you guys. I'm going home. what we'll do is we'll get up here and then I'll save it, and that'll be it for the day because we're over 2 hours now. We'll get to here so I remember where we are and what we're doing. This thing here is what we're meant to be looking at next. Save. Save. And that's that. Okay. Should exit. There we go. Okay, cool. Blimey. That's... Okay. It has real trouble sort of translating, like I said, what our actions are doing to, you know, to the output, but otherwise, we're getting there. And only needed the hint system once because that damn lever only works from one direction, apparently. That, again, slightly annoying, but, you know, what you're going to do, it's not the end of the world. So, yeah. Okay, right, we are going to raid. We're going to raid Pup 22. She is doing a 24-hour stream for reaching her follower goal, 200 followers. We're gonna go in and say hi to her. She's a funny lady who is always nice. She likes to she plays lots of like little random stuff. You'll see her maybe do like a 2-hour stream with like 2 different games or something like that, you know. So but she's always entertaining. And she also but be wary. She peaks her microphone a lot, which is fine because it just disappears. But I mean, the other day I missed an entire sentence because she was just speaking way too loud, like because of horror games and so on, you know, screaming, etc., etc. But anyway, oh god, hang on, I've got to turn my DPI up again. There we go, there we go. But we shall head there because that's where I'm going to be afterwards anyway. Let's see, I got this bell going. I don't know how much more she has of her 24-hour stream. Although this suggests she's only been streaming for 23 minutes. So maybe she's had to go away and come back again or something. It's hard to say. Where are we? Okay, that's spelled right. Yes, I did. Rated. Yeah, that's them. There we go. Yeah. They're playing Once Human, apparently, if she's remembered to update her game list for what she's doing at the moment. I'm going to drop in and say hi anyway. And... you can come along if you so please. But yes, yeah, thank you everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the lurks. If you are lurking, thank you for all, again, also for the subs and resubs. It's very kind of you. I hope you get away with your lack of ads. That's the biggest problem these days, isn't it? So yes, thank you for the hydrates, all of you. Yeah, look after yourself, Azimuth. I hope your knee feels better soon, and also your shoulder blade. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, so it's been lovely to have you all here, and we shall be back either later in the week or early next week. Again, I'm quite busy at the moment, so I'm not sure what when exactly, but you know, I'll keep people posted on Discord if they want to. So yeah, so thank you everybody. Take care. Have a good rest of your day, and good night, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.